Hi everybody. My name is Pika Man, and I fucking hell. I regret even doing this in the first place. Um, I just, I don't know. This is just for a joke. I decided I was like joking with my friends and shit. I was like, I'm gonna drop my a whimper audio on my fucking birthday, and then here's that. I don't think this isn't whimper audio, but it's ASMR. I fucking regret it. I still have this script with me. I still need to find the. At this time of recording this, I still need to find the fucking script owner, but I don't really care. Still need to credit him though. Um, yeah, it's basically that's just a little. This is just a little fucking rant about how I hate doing this. All right, fuck. Have a rest of your fucking day. Oh, um, hello there. Lovely night, isn't it? So many stars. Shh, hush now. Please don't scream. If you scream, I may be forced to do something drastic that neither of us would enjoy. Shh, there we go. That's more like it. I must apologize for waking you up. Normally, I'm much stealthier, but I happen to be in a bit of a rush tonight. Do I normally jump in through strangers' bedrooms in the middle of the night? Well, when you put it like that, um, I beg your pardon. In my defense, I did not expect you to wake up. Which, of course, does not excuse me from breaking and entering, but I promise I have a good reason for doing so. If you would kindly sit down on the bed and be absolutely silent, I will try my best to leave in approximately 15 minutes, give or take a couple more. I do apologize, but it can't be helped. Can you hear that racket down on the streets right now? That's the king's men, his guards and hired mercenaries, and all his royal hounds. If I go out there right now, I may be hanged for my troubles. Oh, please don't look so shocked, darling. You're gonna make me feel bad. Though I suppose it's rather appealing expression on you. Hmm. Well, yes. We could definitely discuss what on earth I've done to deserve being hanged by the king's men. But first, we could also take this opportunity to settle down and get comfortable. Since it seems I'm gonna be stuck here for a bit, perhaps we could get to know each other better. Ah, how quick you are to reject me. You know, I didn't quite take you to be the cold hearted type. Alright, yes, to be fair, I did just break through your window. At any rate, there's no need to be shy. For all your bravado, you really think I'm quite good looking, don't you? I know you do. There's nothing to be ashamed of. You're adorable when you're flustered, darling. Really, I mean it. I could just eat you up. Oh, that's absolutely precious. But please don't try to threaten me. You're sensible enough to know that you can't do anything to me right now. You're in your night clothes, and all you have for self defense is a pillow. I, on the other hand, have a knife. But no, I'm not going to hurt you. Not if I can help it. I've had enough of that to last me a lifetime. And I suppose I do owe you some sort of explanation, if only to pass the time. How about this? You be good and don't scream or try to smother me with that pillow, and I'll tell you a little bit about myself. Do we have a deal? Lovely. Now, hmm? Well, yes, you could say that I'm on the wrong side of the law, as it were. Though wrong is such a arbitrary term, don't you think? Oh, not impressed, are we? Alright, alright. Let me see. As you know by now, I'm not exactly in the king's good graces. There's a couple reasons for that, but for simplicity's sake, let's just say I've stolen something from him. Does it matter so much what I've stolen? Let's be frank with each other, darling. The king is no saint. He's a young tyrant. Everybody knows he's jumped at the chance to take over the throne as soon as his father fell ill. At the risk of sounding bitter, this kingdom was a better, fairer place before we wound up with a power-hungry brat as our ruler. Us common folk have been the ones to suffer for his choices. I'm just balancing the scales a little. A personal vendetta against our dearest sovereign. Me. However did you guess? Darling, the circumstances of my falling out with the king are a well-kept secret. I'm a wanted man, but I can't go exposing all my personal affairs. It's not safe for either of us. But trust me, if you knew the things I did, you'd form a vendetta or two for yourself. At any rate, now you know. I may be a criminal, but I suppose that's a fair price to pay for putting an end to His Majesty's schemes. But no, darling, don't get all starry-eyed now. I'm no hero. In fact, I'm a very bad man. You're risking a lot just by being in the same room as me. I just happen to be a slightly better man than the king. Probably. Possibly. Though, better is also a rather subjective term, isn't it? Well, morals aside, that's the gist of it. I'm making an attempt to save the kingdom and its people, which includes pretty little things like you. It's not a bad goal, if I do say so myself. It does sound like a bit of a pipe dream, doesn't it? But I promise, there's some hope of success. This item stolen, for instance. I wouldn't go pinching in the queen's possessions out of pure spite. No. This one is part of his treasury that he simply can't function without. If all goes as planned, his authority over the kingdom will be limited. Though to what extent, I can't quite say. And when instability sets in, revolutionaries rise. Or something like that. I don't know. I'm not much of a rebel leader myself. I like to operate in the shadows. It's really not half bad. If I were out there, showing myself in broad daylight, instead of sneaking about, I wouldn't have met you. I suppose it would have been nicer if we met in circumstances where I don't have to threaten you and you're not half frightened to death by me. But, well, I'll take what I could get. It's been a long time since. Damn it. How the hell did they know? The thugs are getting smarter by the day, I swear. Listen carefully, darling. You mustn't tell them the truth. That's for both your sake and mine. Let them in, but pretend to be in hysterics. Absolutely inconsolable. You've just been assaulted by a heinous criminal who held a knife to your throat in your sleep and threatened you with death if you dared to say anything. You don't know anything about me. You haven't seen the wanted posters. You don't know what I was doing in the neighborhood. Alright? Very good. Now, go put on a show for me, darling. Well, yes. I'm going out through the window again. There's no other way for me to go, is there? I promise I won't damage your curtains. Goodbye for now, darling. I'll come back for you sometime. I always do. Hmm? What? Oh, nothing. Come on, down you go. Open the door, and don't forget you're supposed to be hysterical with fear. Good night, darling. Goodbye. Until we meet again. Listen carefully, darling. You mustn't tell them the truth. That's for both your sake and mine. Let them in, but prepare.